Happy Sunday morning, everybody. We have been having a day, I guess you could say. Our Saturday was jam packed after sleeping in. I had a little bit of an upset stomach through the night, so we both just kind of slept in, made sure that we had enough energy for the day. Then we got up and we went out to our mall and had some lunch. We walked around, went to a couple stores. I got a couple new souvenirs. Picked my mom up from work, took her home, and then we kind of were able to relax for about an hour. And then we had our party with my cousins and that side of the family. We watched the WWE Royal Rumble, and Kai was actually the big winner of the two of us tonight. She won like $75 on a couple of the wrestlers that she got. But all of this excitement ended up leading to her getting a migraine and me pretty tired. So we're gonna do this reading, and thankfully it's a little bit of a shorter one. As you can tell, the lights are off, and we're just kind of ready to wind down for the night. And I honestly forgot that I still needed to record, but we're doing it. So we got done yesterday talking about the lineage of Moses and Aaron. And now we're going back to the present day story of Moses, and this one is titled Aaron to Speak for Moses. So, if you remember back a couple of days ago, God was telling that, what he says to Moses, Moses will say to Aaron, and Aaron will help speak for Moses. So, we're going to continue into that story. So, we're finishing off chapter 6, starting verse 28. Now when the Lord spoke to Moses in Egypt, he said to him, I am the Lord. Tell Pharaoh, king of Egypt, everything I tell you. But Moses said to the Lord, since I speak with faltering lips, why would Pharaoh listen to me? So kind of reiterating what he said at the end of the video 2 days ago. Then the Lord said to Moses, see, I have made you like God to Pharaoh, and your brother Aaron will be your prophet. You are to say everything I command you, and your brother Aaron is to tell Pharaoh to let the Israelites go out of his country. But I will harden Pharaoh's heart, and though I multiply my signs and wonders in Egypt, he will not listen to you. Then I will lay my hand on Egypt, and with mighty acts of judgment I will bring out my divisions, my people the Israelites. And the Egyptians will know that I am the Lord when I stretch out my hand against Egypt and bring the Israelites out of it. Moses and Aaron did just as the Lord commanded them. Moses was 80 years old, and Aaron 83 when they spoke to Pharaoh. So that's right off the bat. Aaron was 83, Moses was 80. So, I mean, you talk about people nowadays who are going to consider going into a retirement home, and here are these two guys that same age doing the Lord's wonders and, this whole big deal about getting the Israelites out of Egypt. So they reiterate that he will tell Pharaoh this, and then at the start of chapter 7 God tells Moses, see, I have made you like God to Pharaoh, and your brother Aaron will be your prophet. So that's kind of going back to when it said that, like, Moses, or God is telling Moses, and then in turn Moses is going to tell Aaron, as if Moses was acting like God and Aaron was acting like Moses in that situation. So here he's saying it again, that he has made Moses like God to Pharaoh, and Aaron will be your prophet. And so Aaron, it looks like, is going to be doing most of the talking. This is another thing that the movie gets very far off base, and I'm going to be very surprised to read through the rest of Moses' story, just by how different Hollywood made the movie. But we'll see. I always knew that there were some differences in the movie and the actual story, but I thought I knew the differences, and these are differences that I didn't think were real. The one that I remember, well, I won't spoil it in case anybody hasn't read the Bible or seen the movie yet, but there's a big difference towards the end of Moses' story, at least with Pharaoh, that I remember pretty well. But yeah, this one, I mean, it just sounds like Aaron is going to be doing most of the talking. since Moses has the faltering lips. But that's going to do it for today. Tomorrow we actually get into some of the Lord's wonders that are being enacted through Moses and Aaron. We have a few shorter videos coming up. A lot of different stories, but a lot of short ones. So I'm going to try to actually take some time and get into those to really kind of analyze and see what's going on, spot some more differences. But hope everybody's having a good end of their weekend. We still have the rest of Sunday. I don't mean to say that the weekend's over already, because it's not. Yeah, we have a couple football games on later today, and whatever else you guys are doing with your Sunday, relax and get ready to go back into the work week. All right, so with that, we'll see you again tomorrow morning.